Homosexuality, a very unsettling, debatable, and arguable topic, even though most of us don't have any idea about what that exactly is. And that's what we're going to find out in this video what homosexuality is, and more specifically, if it is morally correct and wrong. Our topic of discussion will not include religion, LGBTQ, or anything like that, because including them will make the video too long and you will miss the point of homosexuality. My goal is to specifically provide if homosexuality is morally correct or wrong. That's it. By the way, you are most likely watching this video for the first time, so please do a like and subscribe as a small creator. It is so much needed and appreciated. So before we talk about our core idea, our core discussion, homosexuality, there are two important things we need to have a clear idea about. It is sex and gender, because this is where all the confusion and discussion is. If we misunderstand these two things, then we will never understand what these are all about. Because these are not as simple as they look. They are only simple because we don't know enough. So let's start with sex. What is it? Well, when two people fall in love, they have sex. Well, I'm not talking about that. Sex, in simple words, is a biological classification of organs that play a part in reproduction. And there are only two of them, one that produces sperm and one that produces eggs. There is no discussion, there is no debate. It is just of two kinds, male and female. It does not dictate your intelligence, your identity, or how you should live. This is pure biology which no one is apart from. And now we're going to define gender. Be careful because this is the part where all the confusions and all the misunderstanding starts. This is where all the debates are get stuck and forever in loop. Because we assume that sex and genders are the same thing, even though they are not. Let me explain. Gender is not sex. It is a psychological social framework built around sex. I know it sounds clumsy. Let me explain further. Gender is a set of rules and roles built around sex, evolved throughout the ages, not by choice, but by demand. Men meaning hunting, power, strength. Women meaning care, nurturing, and raising. Those roles and rules were not choice, but demanded for survival. Now, how and why is a long story, but if you want to know more about that, then you need to check out my recent video on men and women equality. In that video, I have discussed everything in detail. Link in the description. And over the years, these rules and roles were wrapped around morality, clothing, shame, pride, and sex. And this is where the confusion starts. We assume gender is as rigid as sex. It is not, because culture shifts faster than biology. The roles that made sense once may not make sense anymore. Your sex remains the same, but your identity may not. Some accept it, some reject it, and some just do not care. And it's their life, it's their will to do what they want. It does not create more biological sexes, it creates more social identities and categories. Think of it like a ball made out of plastic fiber with air inside it, but it has different usage, different names, and different categories. The same way, biologically, we are the same, but identity wise, we are different. Now comes our main concern. Is homosexuality justified? Short answer yes, long answer keep watching. So, homosexuality is not something new. It has always been there behind the stages. People do not become homosexual out of an incident, desire, or a want. If you look at the history, be it Greece or Rome, then you would find that back then, two men or two women lived together. It was not about pride, shame, or anything. It was natural. It was just being human. Attraction happens. It's a personal and subjective choice. Two men, two women can like each other. If they have respect for them, if they have their consent, then there is nothing wrong with it. Because how do you know what is right and wrong? There are no sets of rules, parameters to judge us. Morality is not objective. What looks good today may not look good tomorrow. What looks bad today shall look good tomorrow. Our morals, our codes are just personal opinions on which most of us have agreed on. Now you can say, if morality isn't objective, then why don't we kill each other, rape each other, and do all evil things? Well, it's because you're not stupid. It's because you're human, and it's because you're blessed with the best possible thing, a capable brain and a nerve system. Surely there is no such thing as objective morality. So whatever you do is justified to a certain point. But there are some things that are obvious. Like it hurts when you get harmed. So you don't want to harm others because they may harm you back, and you don't want that. You want to live happily, comfortably, right? And that's the way of living as a human, by respecting and having compassion. The only reason homosexuality seems wrong to us is because it is rare, and humans have a very bad tendency of objecting things that are not common. Our opinions, our thoughts really do not matter at all. If they are happy, if they know what they are doing, then let them be. It's just that people are more aware now. They want their rights, they want to be free, they want to be with whom they want. They're tired of being behind the stages. Now they are daring to confront. I'm not against anyone, I'm not supporting anyone. I just want you to know the truth. By the way, I'm not pushing any personal agenda or propaganda. If I am wrong somewhere, then please do let me know in the comments. I will correct on that. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe as a small creator. It is so much needed and appreciated. And yes, go check out the men and women equality video link in the description.